Could peace finally be on the horizon in the tumultuous landscape of the Middle East? The possibility might not be as far-fetched as it once seemed. Just this week, some officials from the militant group Hamas have signaled a potential change in strategy. They suggest that the group could discontinue its armed struggle against Israel if the Palestinians are granted an independent state in the territories seized by Israel in the Six-Day War of 1967. The implications of such a shift could be profound. For years, Hamas has doggedly called for the destruction of the Jewish state. Now Bassem Naim, a member of Hamas's political bureau based in Istanbul, has told CNN that the group would agree to disarm if an independent Palestinian state was established. He further suggested that Al-Qassam, the group's armed wing, could be integrated into a future national army. This represents a significant departure from the traditional stance of Hamas, which has consistently rejected the idea of a two-state solution. Instead, it has advocated for the creation of a Palestinian state that encompasses all of historic Palestine, including Israel, the occupied West Bank, occupied East Jerusalem, and Gaza. Mustafa Barghouti, president of the Palestinian National Initiative, has said that if this offer is genuine, it would represent a significant move. He notes that Palestinians resist occupation because occupation exists. If the occupation were to end, he argues, there would be no need for resistance. However, not everyone is convinced of the sincerity of this offer. Ephraim Inbar, president of the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security, sees it as nothing more than a public relations stunt aimed at Western nations. He argues that the demand for the return of Palestinian refugees to what is now Israel would effectively mean the destruction of the Jewish state. The international reaction to this development has been mixed. While the United States and European states may use this as an opportunity to press Israel to give peace a chance, Israel is likely to approach such a gesture with a healthy dose of skepticism. In the midst of these developments, the Netanyahu government has pledged to eliminate Hamas following a deadly attack on Israel that claimed the lives of 1,200 people and resulted in the kidnapping of another 250. Negotiations between Hamas and Israel for the release of the remaining 133 hostages have currently stalled. In a rare joint statement, US President Joe Biden, along with leaders from 17 other countries, has called on Hamas to release the hostages. To summarize, Hamas officials have signaled a willingness to disarm if a Palestinian state is established, a move that signifies a potential shift in the group's traditional stance. However, skepticism remains about the sincerity of this offer, with some viewing it as a mere PR stunt. Amidst these developments, international pressure is mounting on Hamas to release hostages, and the Netanyahu government has pledged to eliminate the group following a deadly attack on Israel. Whether this shift from Hamas will lead to a breakthrough in the long-standing conflict remains to be seen.